Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to the God Solar 7 End Time Prophecy channel. I'm Sister Barbara, and yes, I'm back again with another prophecy. So I got this prophecy straight up this morning, let's see, probably in the 6 to 7 o'clock range, and Brother Dan got one at the same time as I did. So I may be back later after this. I have company today, my granddaughter, to do his. So I'm doing mine first because I got mine first. And again, it's a hair-raising humdinger prophecy. I opened the Bible right to the page. Jeremiah chapter 50, let's start at 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourself in array against Babylon, round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. Uh-oh. Right, that's as far as I'm going. All right. There's two phrases in here that came up in the Lord's prophecy this morning. The two phrases I remember from school. I don't know if it was the elementary school or high school. I'm not sure, but I did have to Google them when I was done. I haven't heard these phrases, let's just say, in like 45 years. Here we go. Daughter, warn my children. The invaders of your land will be the Red Army and the People's Republic of China. These two brutal forces have been preparing to conquer your nation. A nation now in turmoil, with leaders distracted and not keeping a watchful eye on their enemies, have become complacent. My children, you must now prepare yourself and your families for the coming war. Be alert. Many will perish. Seek me now. Call on me before the night falls. I am. Okay. This is worse than not good. Like I said, I didn't hear the phrase Red Army or People's Republic of China since I was in, I think, high school or elementary school. My own thought was the Red Army, I didn't know. I thought the Red Army was China, but no, it's Russia. And then the People's Republic of China, of course, are the communists. Now, these are not things, like I said, I thought of for 45 years. I don't follow or listen to anyone. So I can't say if anyone else is getting prophecies about these same two people that are going to, I say, invade us and probably take the country and plunder and burn it. This is so disturbing. I would suggest you do what I did this morning. The first thing I did after I got this is I went online, and he says prepare your families and do what you need to do, pretty much. Get prepared and be on alert for war. I did that. I went online, I looked around to see what I was short on, made sure I ordered it this morning. What else did I do? Well, I'm going to tell you straight up what I did. A while ago, I bought the tactical vest. I went online to buy a bulletproof vest. Today I went online and I bought the plates for it. I'm not messing around. He's warning us, telling us straight up, I got shotgun plates for the bulletproof vest. I'm not going to sit here and be a victim and have my family get murdered or taken away. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, once this gets out, this prophecy, telling you straight up what the invaders are going to be and the war is coming. Everyone's going to be running around doing the same thing I did this morning. As soon as I got out here, I went online to buy what I needed. Don't be a victim. The government's not going to help you. You saw what he said. They're complacent. They're not even listening and paying attention to what's going on. This is why we're going to get it. Don't you be that way. Don't be complacent. Don't be just sitting there. Don't be a victim. Don't be running around. If there's no food, you don't know what's going to happen. I said this 1,000 times on every video. You have to have a plan, have some cash in hand. You don't know what they're going to do. Don't sit there crying. And don't think somebody's going to come to save you. They're not. If we have to sit here and go through this stuff, and we might, and the part that bothered me was this. And I sat there for how long today thinking about this. Seek me now, call on me now before night falls. Okay, night falls. What kind of night? Is it tonight? I got it today? Or is it just a darkness in general? I didn't get the answer. But this, like I said, has bothered me since I got the prophecy first thing this morning. Don't sit there like a victim. Have a plan. Make sure you're prepared. I've been preparing with the family now, I'm telling you, since 2019. Going on 2 years now, doing what he said after the warnings he gave, running around doing what we needed to do and getting what we have to. Don't be a victim and crying. The government and people are not going to help you. If you're not prepared, just like I was over there in the big flood of 2011, nobody helped. We were sitting there with no power. I told you this. No power, no food. We had food, but we couldn't cook it or do anything with it. I had a whole pantry and everything prepared. No power, no gas stations, nothing. No government helping us, nope. If I didn't have all that stuff in the pantry and brought it upstairs the day before the flood, we would have been starving for 2 weeks over there with nothing. The stores were all closed. There was no banks. There was nothing. The gas stations were closed. There was no power anywhere. And then I just saw somebody, and I didn't even read the whole thing, sent me something about a blackout in Pakistan, and where was the other blackout? Was it Italy? I'm not sure. In any event, this could be us. Have a plan if that happens. We see all these things going down. Your eyes and hair should be standing up and open. Your eyes should be open and you should be like running around doing what you need to do. I'm not going to sit here and be a victim. I don't want you to do that either. Why do you think the Lord gave the prophecy messages? He's warning us again. I have a playlist out there. It's called Babylon Destroyed. This is talking about us, Babylon. The USA is Babylon. There's probably 200 prophecy messages saying Babylon is going to be destroyed, yes. And then I have another one called War is Coming. This is it. War is coming. Now he's saying straight up who the invaders are. Before I get the kings of the east, the kings of the north, but today I got who it is straight up. Be prepared. Be on guard. Be observant. Make sure wherever you are, you're looking around at what's going on and who's there. If you see anything suspicious, get out of there quick and get home. I'm telling you this. He wouldn't be giving you all these warnings if he wanted you just to sit there idly by. He said the government is complacent. And I have another prophecy that says straight up, they won't see it coming. Think about that. You could be just humming along on your nice day, and zap, we get it. Are we going to get bombed? Are we going to get ground invasion? I don't know what's going to happen. Have a plan for any of the above scenarios. Just look at my prophecy messages. I pretty much have anything you could think of that could happen is going to happen. And a prophecy on it. We don't know what's coming up next. Please, don't be a victim. Have a plan. Get your family straightened out. Find a meeting place. I did this before with my son when he was in high school, or grade school. If something happens and school is let out, even though people really, most of the schools are not in, but if your kids aren't home, have a plan where you're going to meet. Have someone in the family as a contact in case they can't get through. Have more than one person. You need to do this. Have backup phones. We did it. We got walkie-talkies. Have a plan. I have more than one phone. Regular cell phones, which probably won't work. That's why we got the backup phones and the walkie-talkies. They could go in the house. They could go in the car. They could connect you to people local a mile or so away. Don't sit there like a victim. Please, have a plan. Have cash on hand. You don't know what's going that way either. You don't know if the stores are going to be sold out of everything. That's what happened before. He's warning us, and he's telling us to prepare. If you don't, it's your own fault. If you're sitting there crying with no food, the other prophecy I had said that the people left behind are going to go into captivity. That means they're going to be the slaves of someone. Do you want to be a slave? Do you want your little girl to be a slave? Do you? Have a plan. Be prepared now. That's what we did 2 years ago. I sat here and did the same thing. What could happen? What are we going to do? Do the same thing. Have a plan. I better go or this is not going to upload and my company's going to be here. So again, I'm seeing the comments still under there. People are getting unsubscribed. They're not getting notifications. Please recheck to make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification button. See what's going on. Check in with us every now and then if you don't hear from us because possibly YouTube unsubscribed you. That's what they were doing before. what was going on Facebook. Okay, now I see a lot of people that are going to be leaving Facebook, going to other platforms. And then I said, we're thinking about that. We've been thinking about that over the past year. Where else can we go? Thanking everyone again for all the encouragement under there, all the comments that are encouraging. Thank you everyone for the things you send in the mail. I had a whole bunch of lovely cards. Thank you. I can't thank everyone though. Individually, so I'm doing it in bulk. What else did I want to say? Thank you still for the the cards for my mom. I took them there. I didn't get to talk to her yesterday. She wasn't feeling well. They held the phone up to her so she could hear me, but I didn't get to ask any questions. I wanted to know if she went through all the cards. I know they were going to do that. What else did I want to mention? And again, thank you everyone that helps support the ministry financially so we could help other people, especially now in this time of what's going on. We don't know. What else did I want to mention? Oh, thank you again and welcome all my new friends and subscribers. Please go back and look at the playlist. Some of them are really amazing. I have one out there called the 3 Days of Darkness. You might want to look at that one. That's popular. And then again, my stroke recovery, you might want to look at that because then you can see a miracle happening. And not a lot of people see that because I got better in little pieces. Let's put it that way. Not one whole clip of better. So what else did I want to mention? I think that's it. I better go or my stuff isn't going to upload. But God bless you all. Thank you, everyone. We love you guys. Just make sure you're still subscribed. And same thing with the Facebook pages. Like and follow us there.